know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And this one is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, it's Cohen, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Going up top for Kupp. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Ball carrier. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And this carries into the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They go play action. Trubisky. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll be a gain of 16, and it'll move the chains.
The 24-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Rams 3.
Kaepernick now on first down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Cam Akers.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
2-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Rams 10, Bears 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Chicago.
Alert, 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 alert. 24 is the mic. Watch his flat, watch his flat. Watch his flat, watch his flat.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily,
I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And that'll be incomplete.
Kaepernick
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Akers. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Hey, 18. 24's the mic. Coming to you. 24's the mic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Trubisky's.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
The pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. From the gun, it's Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
24's the mic. Go. 24's the mic. Watch the pass.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Let's bring it. 24's the mic. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
24's the mic. Hey, watch the screen.
Trubisky to throw again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his.
And got his man complete. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
That catch good for only a couple.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 1-yard line.
They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Ooh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. Flush to his right. Stepping up, he'll try and run. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
And 9 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Monday.
To throw is Kaepernick. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Kaepernick's pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 2.
12. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now following the safety, they'll have the football with a chance to take the lead as they begin following the free kick with a 1st and 10. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will make it into the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Lock in.
They go play action with Trubisky. That's complete to Mooney. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Trubisky's pass.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard
And Brad, they
line.
went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now the point after try for Santos. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Bears 21, Rams 12. Cairo Santos set to...
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Cairo Santos set to kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. Now a play fake. Kaepernick rolling to his right. Going up top for Kupp. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by John Johnson. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Is good. Makes the score Rams 25, Bears 21.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick six. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Red, top. 24 is the mic. Let's hit this ball back to the offense.
Now it's Trubisky. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
29 yards. First down, Bears.
They go play action. Trubisky firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Trubisky.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
Again, it's Trubisky. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Trubisky.
16 yards, a first down.
Jimmy Graham.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. With solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Santos with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Going up top for Kupp. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On 2nd down now, Akers, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Another LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Right side complete. That's Woods. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Kaepernick now to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
And this kick is not gonna get there. It's short and no good. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Hey, man, watch the boot, 24's the mic. Come on. Rise up. Here we go.
And that'll set them back 5.
24 is the mic. 18.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now Trubisky on third and long. Hard throw, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he stopped immediately there. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick dancing to his left. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Kaepernick. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Bears are going to win the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Patterson on the carry. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Patterson. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They run with Patterson, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Rams 25. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hope.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Santos now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Bears 42, Rams 25. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
He's going to let it fly. He's got a man, complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before.
Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Tonight's final score, Bears.
A big
42.
offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?